that time again. We're gonna do some Undead Mage tonight, getting back to our boy here. It's been a little bit. Tension has been spread rather thin recently, but I still want to give this guy a share due. One of my favorite characters I'm doing right now. So yeah, come on into the arcade and join us. Yeah, so gonna get right into it here. It's another nice night in Japan. Trying to get caught up on some of my playthroughs here. I feel like I'm doing quite a few things at once, not just in-game, but also out-of-game as well. Working pretty long hours in the office, working up early and doing a bunch of tennis to try to stay in shape, taking a lot of walks, doing a lot of steps each day, trying to get off some of this weight that I put on in the last 6 months or so. But yeah, tonight we're not worried about steps. We're not worried. I already did my tennis for the day, so we're going to be doing some Undead Mage. Mages for Days, that's the episode title today, and that's because I actually just started another mage the other day too. My Alliance side needs a mage for the playthrough, just for a farmer. To farm some gold on the Alliance side, so I am gonna roll that one. That one's gonna be off screen, just kind of like a chill, relax one. I would like you to go over to the YouTube channel, give me a follow. Please like and subscribe, and also follow my partner, Yuki. She's becoming a pretty awesome streamer herself. She's out in the other room right now playing some World of Warcraft as well, I think. So yeah, we have quite a bit in common these days, even more. We just got married last week, so congratulations to us. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on. We've been doing some group playthroughs on the channel as well. We're up to a 5-man group now, which has been really cool. Brand new characters. That's taken a lot of energy to set up, so that's one reason why these solo characters have been a little bit more sparse these days, but we're going to take care of that tonight. Keon is ready to play, so let's see what he is up to tonight. Alright, let's get some other beats on there. It's a little bit low, yeah. Well, let's go about right there. Okay, yeah, so I'll invite you into the studio. Not much to look out outside tonight. It's rather dark. There is a nightmare of spider webs out there. I'm going to do my best to, every single time I see a spider in the game today, I'm going to step on it and make it pay for what they've done to my balcony right now. Me and Yuki both hate spiders. We hate insects altogether, so we're not too eager to get out there and try to clean it off. We don't have anything really to do. We actually bought some air cans today, like you can clean your computer with. The plan, oh, there goes monorail. The plan is to kind of basically use the air canister and like get all they have like elaborate webs now, like all over my whole patio. So I'm gonna try to blow that all away and hope they go somewhere else and build a house somewhere else. I'll let you know how that goes. If I don't show back up on camera, it's probably because I'm dead from a spider. Okay. So let's see. Doing this episode offline tonight, just a little bit different. But yeah, I will have Twitch chat back in the next episode. This is just one we're doing offline because I don't have time to set up an online live session. It does take a lot of extra steps to do the live and Twitch feed and get all that stuff ready, get the live thumbnail ready, and it's just one thing that I can take out today. So we're gonna leave it at that. And we'll get chat back in next time. We will have to do some changes to the way that we do chat, though. GM, one of the streamers that I do the group play on the weekend with, he let me know that there's some terms of service for, I believe it's on the Twitch side, that if you actually put up YouTube chat while you're streaming on Twitch, you can actually get your account banned, which I had no idea that was the case. I like to show my chat on the screen and switch back and forth between YouTube and Twitch just so people can see what I'm responding to and I don't have to repeat it all. But I honestly get far more comments on the Twitch side anyways, and it seems like it's okay on YouTube to have Twitch comments up. They don't seem to have a problem with it. I do kind of worry that maybe they might change their stance on that at some point, but for the time being it looks like the Twitch chat can stay on the screen, but the YouTube one has to go. So I will be hiding that, hiding all of them for today, for next episode. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into our guy. I can't actually remember where we were. I think we were in the Barrens. Let's see. Let's get in game here. How's everybody doing today? Go ahead and comment in the comment in the comments. That doesn't sound real, isn't it? It's got to be a more eloquent way to say that. Leave a comment. Now see, it comes back to comment. Leave a message in the comment sections, I guess. Yeah. I would like to interact more with the community. Like, I'm totally open to feedback, totally open to like your guys' idea for what you want to see me broadcasting, what characters I should focus on. Obviously, there's going to be, you know, I'm going to have some say in that because I want to enjoy what I'm doing, but I would like to hear what you guys want to see. You guys kind of tell me by what you watch, but I also know that the YouTube algorithm can just kind of not serve some videos to people, so yeah, it's hard to know if people just aren't interested in certain things, or maybe just YouTube isn't serving it, which, yeah, we can figure that out. I'm going to get my game sounds on. I do like the beats. Maybe we'll bring the stream music back later today if we're feeling it. Let's see. Yeah, just as I thought, we are in the Barrens. Chin's empty keg has been completed. Where's that turn in? Chin's empty keg. Oh, looks like a ratchet. Okay, I mean, I could take the Griffin, but, or, wow, I'm on the alliance side too much. The Wind Rider. I don't have an actual name though. What are those called? Yeah, I'm blanking on Weirvin? Yeah, Weirvin. Yeah, that's what it was. Weirvin? Weirvin. Sounds quite right. Yeah, so, let's see. My bags are kind of full. Let's see, is there anything I might need to mail some stuff? I haven't been on this character for about a week or so, so, I do need to get some auctions going up again. I've been kind of slacking on the auction house recently. I've done pretty well. My alliance side is really hurting, especially because I have the rogue over there now too, who has needed some gold. I've helped out with some guild stuff. I've given a little bit of gold to guildies to get their spells and stuff, and I've also going to be sending some gold, I think, to Yuki's character because she's broke, and for sure it's no joke. She does not have enough for her spells. She's just about to hit 12, so we're gonna have to help out with that. Let me see here. 2 bones, bang bang, stuff. Okay. We'll send him some flowers. Everybody likes to get flowers. The prospector's clove. I mean, some of this stuff would be great for Hunter. Unfortunately, it's we're on the Horde side over here, so that will not be able to be transferred, but yeah, I do wish... Whoa, he's freaking out. I think I've destroyed the add-on. Hold on. Uh-oh. Let's send this before it freaks out. Okay, that was crazy. I think that it didn't like the state of having the... oh, we need to unlock our You know, that 5-second rule thing, it's nice to have it, but it always gets messed up every time I log in, I feel like. Let's see, unlock. Just keep it there. Okay, log. I've given up on trying to get that thing to be transparent. Maybe I would like to change the color though, maybe. Yeah, there's a way to make it transparent. I've done it a couple times, and it seems like it's just in a spot that does not make a lot of sense. So I always forget how to do it. Foreground. Make it a light blue, just to make it differentiate it from her mana bar a little bit there. Okay. Should be enough bag space for now, I think. This is not going to be a super long episode. I've got some stuff I have to do in the morning. I want to get some videos queued up to go throughout the week. So probably going to be doing a little bit of a short session, but I'll get at least an hour in here. You never know, though. I have been really itching to just sit down and play World of Warcraft a lot recently, but yeah, I've as I said, the group streams, it's been quite an endeavor to get everybody organized and spend a good chunk of the weekend getting those ready. But I think they're going to get easier as we go. I've got a lot of the channel art and stuff done from it. As long as we don't shift our group members, that should be pretty easy to keep up with. It looks like we're going to have 5 people again this week. I think it's going to be me, Yuki, Villainous, GM, and we have Slumber joining us for the first time, who I think he's just going to be on mic this time. He's not going to be... it sounds like he's setting up some type of a streaming area at some point, so I'm sure at some time we'll be able to get him on there, but yeah, it'll be nice to be able to actually talk to him in person, because he's been super helpful with Yuki learning the game, helping out. Teach her a lot of stuff. I just watching the replay of some of her videos today, and I noticed it showed up and gave her 10-slot bags. Looks super nice. That's a huge help when you're just starting out as a new player. Bags inventory is like even right now I'm strapped for inventory. Yeah, I mean, look at my own character. My own character doesn't even have 10-slot bags. I got 8-slot bags. Yeah, of course, I also have quite a bit of gold for my level. Yeah, Bones McBank is holding on to 70 gold right now, so I definitely have enough to go get myself some bags if I wanted, but I've been wasting a bunch of money on the Alliance side right now. Not doing a good job of saving money on that side, which is why I decided to roll the mage the other day. I've got him like to level 6 or so. He will be my farming mage, played off stream for the most part. There are some times when I get a small chance to play, but I don't have time to set up a stream, so it's kind of hard for me to turn my brain off like that, because I kind of really would like to capture all his journey too, but I mean, at that point there is a limit as to how much I can handle, so I think having an off-stream character to farm with is probably not a bad thing. I think mentally it's good too to just kind of give me... there are days where I'm too tired to be on stream. I could be on stream, but if I do log in, I'm probably going to be a bit of a Debbie Downer just because I'm tired and brain isn't functioning too well. So I think we'll give it a try. It is a human mage. I've got the Elwyn starting area on my channel for my hunter. Dwarf Hunter went all the way through that. Cleared the whole zone, did every single quest. My human rogue that I play with the group stream, that character is only played as a group unless I'm doing a rogue specific quest or farming of some sort. I'm trying to get the Defias masks, so I could put on a Defias mask, but haven't been able to find one yet. That's weird, I don't remember this here. Flame of the Barrens. Oh, is this for that? This is for that quest, I think. The Fire Festival, maybe? Okay. Yeah, I would like to do that, actually. I think you can get, like, shoulders and a, I think maybe a hood or something? I have to see if I can go pick that up in Orgrimmar. I can always teleport there. So, you know what? Let's see, where is this report? Oh, that's really far. I'm gonna take a trip to... It's probably gonna be easier to find Orgrimmar. It might only be in Orgrimmar, too. Oh, it's nice being a mage and being able to teleport wherever I want. Okay, where is this Fire Festival quest? I might have to look online if it's not obvious, because I'm not really sure if this is like a brand new quest that was never in Original Classic, or it is something that they just revived, but I don't think the guard will tell me about what that is. Yeah, this is kind of a limited time event, so... Hey, look, I can actually slow fall. So I have a bunch of feathers now from the Baron. Oh, I'm right into the fire! No. Alright. Nobody saw that. Old Orgrimmar. You know, I'm so used to new Orgrimmar now in retail that every time I get back here, it's nice and quaint, but I kind of don't know my way around as much as I do on retail. I do like the old version though.
Would you rather trust your goods with a goblin? Strike!
Where is the Fire Festival, people? I mean, I would think there should be some big fires or something, right? Usually they put events right around here, but I don't know. I might have to check online. I would like to see if it's something I can do quickly. Let me pull up a window here. What it's called. It just said Summer Fire Quest. Midsummer Fire Festival. Bonfire in Orgrimmar is located in the Valley of Wisdom, just outside Thrall's Stronghold. Okay. Alright, so, it's back where Thrall is. Yeah, I was running by through here last time I came to Orgrimmar Classic, and this area really struck me. I really like the mood in here without all the extra flashy shops that they've added in current WoW. It really has a cool, moody feeling. Something similar, kind of akin to like Pirates of the Caribbean, like you're going through the part where the restaurant is up at the front, and you see all the lit enclosures and stuff from far away, or even like Big Thunder mountain at nighttime where you have all the mining town windows lit up. Really cool, like misty, a little bit hazy look that I think I kind of like better on classic than I do on retail. Let's see, where is Valley of Wisdom? Oh, I'm going right there now. I think when I looked on the Alliance character, it looked like it was just stuff like you just go somewhere and light the fire. So it might be something that, as a mage, is very trivial. It might be a bit of a road trip. What is this about?
Greetings, adventurer. I'm a commendation officer acting on behalf of the Darkspear tribe. It is my duty to assist adventurers who have received Horde commendation signets.
Okay, this is
I accept signets in different quantities, but the most beneficial exchange for you is to hand in a set of 10 at once. I will enter your deeds into our records when you hand in your signets. As a result, you will earn recognition.
Wow, I would love to get that. I don't care if it really doesn't have
Our celebration of the flame is spread throughout the land.
any stats to speak of.
Not a single place remains untouched by the heat
Wow.
of its honor.
Some
And
cool
the
stuff.
strongest fires burn brilliant blue. Seek them out. You'll
Oh,
find one
Questy
just
Tracker
beneath
20 of
Black
20.
Rock's fire. The others are located deep within the eastern plaguelands near a decrepit town, along the road to the cliffs within the mountainous hinterlands, and on the way to the dark hole within the blasted lands. Return once your journey is done. The
Okay.
Midsummer Fire Festival is
Oh, wow.
celebrated
Those look
everywhere
cool.
in Azeroth, and the
Is this something I
diverse
could actually
landlords
do?
is no exception.
Flame of the Blasted
You
Lands,
will
Flame of
live
the
to travel.
Hinterlands,
Perhaps
Searing
journeys
Gorge.
in
Wow, those are some dangerous
Midsummer
areas.
can only truly appreciate
All I have to do
seeing
is...
the blistering blue fires abroad. The celebrants have lit fires in chilly western winter spring.
I'm gonna try to do it, I think.
Near Valor's Rest in the wastes of Silithus, and by the entrance to Lush Angora. Return once your journey
Wow,
is
that's...
complete.
It's gonna be a little rough, but maybe I can do it? I don't know. Winter Spring, I definitely can't get into Winter Spring right now.
As they are the hardest to maintain and have such a distinctive hue. Make sure they still burn in the eastern kingdoms for our flame keeper. They sit near Dunmoder in the wetlands, close to Pirewood village within Silverpine Forest, on the cliffs overlooking the lighthouse in Westwood.
Are there any quests I can drop?
Tower in Hillsbrand Falls.
Let's see, I'm gonna...
There are many flames burning throughout the world today, adventurer. The trick is always to take those that burn green. They do not stay lit long without supervision. Make certain the emerald fires still burn on top of the flame keeper. Close to the Master's Glaive in Darkshore, in the forest of Ashenvale by the bridge near Silverwing Outpost, and near the road to Winchell Crag along A Road and Stone Talon Mountains.
There's some long quest text there.
Enjoying the festival, adventurer. While the Flamekeeper tends to the fires of the present, I am more of a historian, keeping close to the festival's past. I'm also, of course, documenting this year's festivities. Things are going well thus far, don't you think? You
I want to take all these. I think that I won't be able to get them all done, but I kind of want to do as much as I can while this event is around. Cool limited time thing. I got a good quest stream though.
Midsummer is upon us once again. Each year, as tradition dictates, flamekeepers are chosen to tend the bonfires within our capitals. While fires are burning throughout Azeroth, it is imperative that ours be the hottest and brightest, to properly pay homage to the season. In fact, I have a task for you, if you don't mind. I've not yet heard if the fires in all capitals are properly burning. Travel there yourself and warm yourself by the fires. Make sure they're hot.
We'll pick those Shadowfang Keep quests up again later.
Too far away. I'm out of range. Too far away. What now?
The Midsummer Fire Festival traditionally lights up the land with a myriad of flames. Some argue that the green fires are the finest, as they are the hardest to maintain and have
Alright, so while we're here, I
make
guess.
sure they still burn in the eastern kingdoms for our Flame King. They sit near Dunborder in the Wetland, close to Pirewood village within Silverpine Forest.
Does this give any buff or anything? No, it's just a.
And by the ruined tower in Hillsbrand Foothills.
Which one was that? Okay, Orgrimmar, Thunderblood, Present City. Okay, we can do that one really quickly. I would really like to do the one that I get the those pauldrons for. Blasted lands, plague lands.
And near the road to Windshear Crag along the main road in Stone Talon Mountains.
Looking up some info on just to make sure it's available. Is it doable at 22? Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, I guess we can start by. So you know what? Let's. I do believe we have Thunderbluff already too, right? The portal for Thunderbluff. Maybe that hasn't been unlocked yet. No portal yet. I do have the flight path though. So I think maybe I'll go and take a griffin. Or not a griffin. We gotta get out of the habit of saying that. A wervin. Yeah, you guys may forgot since it's all been integrated so smoothly by my professional hand here, but we are on a widescreen monitor now. I've made it so we're not playing all zoomed out like I am here. I do like to have this camera available to show off the widescreen from time to time. But yeah, usually it's just off. I get to see it the whole time though, so the game looks a lot better for me. It just means I'm gonna get more in depth and probably make longer playthroughs here, so it's good for you guys as well. Assuming you like my content, that is. But I mean, if you don't like my content, then what is it you're actually doing? I'm okay with you just hate watching or something. I will take the views. I will take hate likes as well. If you want to hate like my channel, please don't dislike my channel unless you really do. But I prefer you just didn't watch it if you didn't like it, rather than downvoting me. Would have liked to get some more interaction with the community though. Still trying to break through the algorithm here. I think as busy as I've been recently, it's definitely made them serve up my videos quite a bit less when I post. So I'm going to try to get more on a regular posting schedule. I still do have a lot of backup episodes of things that I could be posting. I really want to get my main series out each week. You know, that would be. We've been stuck in Classic here for a while because that's where the group stream that I'm doing is, and my probably biggest thing that has like a clock on it that I need to finish by a certain time is classic stuff because you know we know when, not exactly, but we do know that the Burning Crusade is coming at a certain time. So yeah, I kind of like it. Unfortunately, does take priority over retail. Um, I really can't say which one I like better. I like both retail and classic. There's something super special about classic for me. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. Is this not where you take a griffin? Oh, over here. We just have a bunch of griffins here, but you can't actually ride on one. Oh wait. Yeah, there we are. I knew I was right.
You haven't lived until you look down on the world from the back of a wind rider.
Underclock. Yeah, as I was saying, I really love retail, but classic does have something that's kind of special for me. It's just all that nostalgia, and it's also too a feeling of kind of like an unfinished quest, basically, because I started my journey in vanilla WoW right after launch. I wasn't there opening night or anything like that. I was probably about a month in to launch or so that I started playing. I was in Japan at the time, and it was hard for me to get the game over there. Um, but once I got in, yeah, I had the undead mage, and I had a human rogue that I played over the years at work a lot. That was like my work character that I'd play on lunch and stuff. Uh, Sometimes maybe not on lunch. I was young and not the best worker all the time, but only when I was really didn't have much to do. Anyways, if I had something important to do, I wouldn't be. But yeah, he may have gone on online a couple times when I had a really boring shift or something like that. But yeah, I have those two characters, and it feels like that quest is just kind of forever uncompleted. That I didn't get 60 on either of those during vanilla. Burning Crusade, I re-rolled Blood Hunter, and that had been my main. That was my first character I got to max level. And yeah, this does feel like a chance to kind of redo that. Teaspoon. I need to start getting on the auction house again and selling some more stuff. The problem is that I need it on the Alliance side a lot more than I need it on the Horde. I'm 21 now, almost about half of to 22 here, so I'm confident that I will get my undead mount here at 40, no problem. Probably have enough inventory right now on my bank character that I could probably, if I sell all that stuff, I probably would have enough for my mount. So I'm not too worried about that. The Alliance side, though, is kind of chaos. I have my hunter who started over there, and he's not doing too great on money making himself because I'm an engineer and a miner, and I pretty much use all the stuff I mine in my engineering and shot creation since I'm a hunter. And I don't know. I mean, I've gotten some greens and stuff, but I really haven't sold too much. At one time, I think I had about 12 or 13 gold or so on him, but that has gone down about half or so because I've bought some bags for new characters. Like I said, helped out some guildies get their spells and stuff, and gonna be supporting Yuki's character a little bit too, because she doesn't know too much about looting and selling this stuff yet. So I'm sure she's gonna be broke here when she gets a little bit higher and starts having some spells that cost more. This quest here didn't look super exciting, but I really want to slow fall down there, but I also don't see the bonfire. I'm looking for the bonfire. Maybe is that it? No. Yeah, I don't think the rewards for this part of the quest were that amazing or anything, but just wanted to get it off my log since it seemed like an easy one to do. Love watching it. So where are these? Cow people, tell me where this bonfire is, please. This doesn't look like the bonfire. Question. Okay, if not, chat GPT. Where's the bonfire in Thunderbluff? Spirit Rise, center of area. Ah, okay. It's pretty far away from it. I'm not sure I would have found that very quickly. I'm on a limited time slot tonight, so we are going to be rushing a bit to see if I can make some actual progress here. You know how much I'm usually against rushing things, but this is a limited time event, so if I'm going to do it, I better do it. I don't think it's anything I'll be finishing tonight, but I'm not sure also how long it goes, so by magic. Oh, there we are. Okay, and then I'll be able to port to Undercity.
I need to get closer.
Along the way, they've got this dude's face for random spells that aren't classified. Okay, so we've done 2 of them here. Just need Undercity, so we get there. Somewhere I'm very familiar with. Where would it be in Undercity though, actually? No idea. It's probably off in like the mages' quarters or something. Oh yeah, I could probably use TomTom for this, right? Let's see if TomTom actually functions for this limited time. Oh yeah. I should have been using that the whole time. Yeah, I'll have to look up the history of this one later. I'm not sure if it's a new thing that's been added to Classic. That's really cool though, like all these extra candles and stuff. I'm all for that. I mean, there's obviously everybody has a different level of how comfortable they are with new content being added to Classic, but if we're just talking about like cool events that, you know, make it exciting for a little bit, I'm totally down with that. Looks like the flame is in the middle. I run right by it. Must be upstairs. Why do I feel like I shouldn't be trusting TomTom here? down. Okay, so it's below me now. Well, where is it? Flame at the end is 30 yards away. This can't be right, can it? 13 yards away. Below? Okay, I'm confused. Where is it? Oh, it's in the main courtyard. Where is that? Yeah, I'm not finding it here. I'm wondering if it's like, might be upstairs maybe? Above us? Let's go up the elevator once. It's a pretty big bonfire. It should be easy to find. You would think, anyways. Yeah, I feel kind of bad for my mage buddy here because he was getting really good progress financially and level-wise. Then my streamer ambitions to start making an actual group of streamers that play the game together. It's been taking up a lot of my headspace when it comes to oh, it is up here. When it comes to my recordings and stuff, so a lot of extra work has gone into the production for that because it has to be ready, good to go. Okay, well, we got our first completion here.
While the flamekeeper tends to the fires of the present time, keeping close to the festival's
not a ton of experience there, but
documenting this year's festivities. Things are going well thus far, don't you think? You know, adventurer, there is power inherent in all festival fires burning.
set your breath of flame.
We're taking care of ours, but I'm certain there are sacred flames burning deep within
We have to do it
our
once.
Excellent. It seems we've appointed dutiful flamekeepers this year if the bonfires are as well kept. Thank you for inspecting.
There we go.
Take this as
We
a
are
token of my esteem.
feeling the flames. Yes. God, I wish I had this all the time. That's fun while it lasted. Alright, this one is going to be a toss-up. I really would like to get this Eastern Kingdoms done, but these are some really dangerous places. This might mean death. I mean, if I can die a bunch of times and get to it, let's see. Plague Lands would probably be the closest one, right? Wow, this feels like a death sentence trying to do this. Western Plague, Alliance Bonfire, Eastern Plague Lands, Horde Bonfire, near Correns Crossing, just south of the main road, 4560. Okay, let's take a look at the map. It's been a long time since I've done anything in the Eastern Plague Lands. Western Plague Lands. And we've kind of run there. All right, well, I guess we just give it a try. This will be the easiest one to get to. Although that zone, from what I remember, is kind of a nightmare. Just a lot of stuff that pass. If I remember right, it goes right over like the roads quite a bit. So it's not like the roads are exactly safe either. A lot nicer if we had a horse. You know, before we get into the danger here, I am going to go downstairs and get a throat lozenge. My throat is kind of hurting a little bit. I'm going to take some of that throat medicine too. Give me a second. I'll be back in about 2 minutes or so. Probably like 3 or 4, but give me a few. Alright, so did some research too while I was down there. Um, if you're seeing this with no gap, that means I was not lazy and edited it out. If you are seeing a gap, it means I was lazy. I'm guessing I'll probably be too lazy to edit that out. But you can drink in the Tristfall Blades music here. It does. This looks really dangerous. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this or not. I'm going to give it a try. Yeah, we're going to go into the Western Plaguelands, which is already really dangerous at 21. A Peace Bloom, why not? I've been pick flowers on my undead guy here for a while. He does love the flowers. There's this one cord for my microphone, but it just drapes right over where my hand is on the keyboard. Something so small but really annoying. Finally got to me after days of ignoring it. It all bubbled up now, and I finally just moved it. Now, in about 2 or 3 more days, it'll probably fall back down again, and I'll be back at square one, avoiding it. This is how it works. Well, if one thing helps, it'll be this widescreen monitor. At least I'll be able to see death coming for me. Unless it's invisible, which is very possible in the Plaguelands, actually. If I had a mount, I'd feel a little bit better, but doing this on foot, I'm okay with a few deaths. Maybe you can just brute force it. I'm not sure about the other locations, like Blasted Lands, Hinterlands, Searing Gorge. Those sound very far away. More Peace Bloom around, but we got torches to touch here, bonfires to light. I will stop for a Swift Thistle if I see it though. Alright, pretty much past here is where it gets, starts to get hairy, but apparently, like, Western Plaguelands, I can't remember the level range and stuff. I remember going through them a little bit, but I didn't really spend too much time in those zones because I only got to 42 on my classic character, which tells you I'm probably doing something really dangerous. This is a what? What's that? Eastern Plaguelands. I mean, it looks safe enough on the map, but from what I remember, it totally is not. There's a lot of things that lurk right by the road. I don't see anything yet, but I'm gonna keep my eye out for some flowers. Oh. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that must have aggroed from so far away. Okay, we're gonna see if I can just brute force this one location. It's gonna mean a bunch of deaths, probably, but if I can still get it done, having some cool shoulders would be worth the repair bill for me. Especially since it's classic, you know? I mean, I will have to replace them with ones that have stats once I do Shadowfang Keep, but I don't believe there's any shoulders I get until Shadowfang Keep. Yeah, wow, that came out of nowhere. Let's go into widescreen for you guys so you can see exactly what I'm seeing. You'll know you'll know when I'm gonna die before I do. Probably you'll probably paying more attention. Okay, let's. Is it even worth putting up a shield? I think it's set. Put up a mana shield. I'm gonna bother trying to get my health back. I wish I could zoom out more. I'm gonna put this over here. Although that is also gonna block my vision quite a bit. I don't know. Also, knowing where I'm going. Oh god, yeah, this is bad. Yeah, of course that's not gonna take. Whew, this is Western Plaguelands. Eastern will be even worse. I might give up if I just. It's a lot worse than I thought. I mean, I knew the aggro range would be big, but they're like literally running from off screen to go get me. So it's not like I can just dodge and juke, which is what I was hoping. But they actually actively run onto the screen. Yeah, they were totally out of my vision. And that's the road. Sorry if I'm making noise with my throat lozenge here. I'm just still kind of flirting with the idea of having a cold for like a long time here. Oh great, they're hovering. Oh wow, this place is a mess. Okay, let's get as far away as possible. Oh god. He's probably wondering what the hell I'm doing here. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you know what? How much progress did we make? Not very much, really. Let's see, we need to get Hope's Light Chapel is what they said, which I can't remember where that is. I do remember the Thorns Crossing. Oh, I think it's over here. It might be down there, actually. Yeah, you know, I don't think this is going to be worth it. I think we're just going to have to give up on shoulders. I mean, as cool as it would be to have them right now, I'm going to have to do some repairs. Cool as it would be to have them right now, we would, because they only have 2 AC on them, and there is no transmog system that I'm aware of in Classic. I'm almost sure there's not. I would have to replace them anyways, so I don't think it's going to be worth it for me. I give it a shot, but that is pretty rough. Yeah, so let's go ahead and ditch. Those are the only things I really wanted. The two coolest ones are yeah, I don't really care about the rewards from the other ones. They're the Barrens ones and stuff like that I can definitely do, but I'd rather get to leveling and stuff. Well, we finished one of them. Yeah, I'm gonna repair my stuff. Oh, am I parked in Barrens? Yeah, okay. 9 minutes of resurrection sickness to deal with. Pick a quest that's a little bit further off, so waste the time for resurrection sickness. Keeper, can you repair?
As the wind on the plains, you are always welcome here.
Yeah.
Walk with the earth.
Weaponsmith is a stretch. Oh, yeah, that's right. Nothing actually broke, just my belt looks like it's about ready to go, but I don't really want broken gear to bite me in the ass later. I was doing a reaction video today to Yuki's first World of Warcraft experience video series that she's doing. And
What? The Barrens
came across the episode where she figured out what weapon damage or gear damage was all about. Well, the stressful thing watching it was she didn't figure it out for a while. It took, you know, as you would expect, people they don't exactly make it easy to figure out all these systems in Classic. Not quite. I think I was, you know, if you play a lot of role-playing games and stuff, you're kind of ready for systems like that. But somebody like her that has never played a role-playing game in her life, it's all kind of foreign. It's like, why would they put that in the game? That doesn't sound fun. And, you know, she might be onto something there because it's gear damage does suck. I don't think there's ever been a time where I was like, damn, I feel super immersed right now because of this damaged gear that I'm holding on to here. I love this experience. I could probably also say the same about managing bags and stuff like that. I mean, yes, you do get some dopamine hit when you do get a brand new big bag that gives you a little more space. That is real, but that only lasts a second. Where how many hours do you spend in your WoW career going all the way to 60 just shuffling stuff in your bags, trying to make room for stuff that you don't have room for? I would axe that right away if I had a choice. I mean, it kind of is axed in retail. Your bags are so unbelievably huge now that you never run out of space. And I kind of like it. I'm not gonna complain. Let's see, we also need to do these angry sky claws too. I think they can kind of spawn wherever. Let's see, yellow raptor nest. Looks like I've only done one of them. So raptor nest over here. I do still have 5 minutes of res sickness here, so I'm not engaging with anything. What is it, 75%? Ooh, yeah. That is quite a bit. These things would probably kick my ass at 25% of my normal capacity. My normal capacity is not very high. Well, this is, I mean, we're getting pretty close to our objective here. I still have res sickness, so Just sit down and read a book or what? We got some patrolling raptors here. I mean, these are all great, but I'm not very good at math. 75% taken off of my base stats. Where does that leave me against a level 17 at 21? There's a few too many numbers involved for me to give an answer or even start to think about that. Let's see, what am I supposed to be doing here?
Like the one you found at the Forgotten Pools, there may be fissures at the other oases in the Barrens. If so, then perhaps the fissures are the oasis' source of life. We must test this. Here, take these seeds. They are dead and infertile, but take them to the stagnant oasis to the southeast. If there is a fissure there, then place the seeds within and observe.
Looks like it's in the middle of the water here. As long as they can get in without getting attacked. I think the turtles are not very nice here. I wish I was a miner. That's probably what I'm after. Looks like somebody's taking out a turtle over there.
I need to get closer.
Planting seeds. Alright, quest complete. So it looks like that was a good choice of quest to do while I have my res sickness here. It was necessary though. Just getting out of Western Plaguelands again probably would have been another 3 or 4 deaths, which probably would have broken all my gear, so a little bit of an inconvenience, but it's worth it. I'd like to get this Scythe Claws one done, just because it's kind of annoying how vague the quest is. Might have to see.
Now, adventurer, the hunt deepens. Now you must defeat your prey and then find your way to its lair. Hunt the Sunscale raptors to the south, slay them, and remove the feathers they wear. Place the feathers on the Scytheclaw nest southwest of the stagnant oasis. Show their brethren you do not fear them.
Southwest of the stagnant oasis, that's where we are now. Flushwater oasis, stagnant oasis. Southwest. Okay, so like over here somewhere. Okay, red sickness is gone. Thank God. You know, I haven't made any food or water, which is probably something I should do. Don't try it, buddy. You'll regret it. Good idea. Smart dinosaur. I like dinosaurs. I don't want to have to kill them if I don't have to. I like to ride in. Need my troll faction up stuff with a raptor. Where is this nest that they're talking about? The Tom is just pointing towards where the raptors are. I already have the feathers that they drop. I just need to find the nest. Found one of them, but see how a lot of people die in hardcore in this area. I'm way over level for this area, but it still feels kind of dangerous. remember the centaurs being kind of a pain. There are packs of them, and there's some quests where you have to get kind of right in the thick of them too. So yeah, and all these pathing ones. This is really where the widescreen monitor helps. Rocklands, rare elite. Can I take him? Ooh. They weren't joking about that elite part, were they? He didn't have its buddy, so I might be able to do something. What I had Blink attached to. Here's Blink. Oh, that's Shift R. Okay. Yeah, I wonder what he had, if he had anything, but it did not look like he was going to go down easy, so. Where are these damn nests? Southwest of the stagnant oasis.
Now, adventurer, the hunt deepens. Now you must defeat your prey and then find your way to its lair. Hunt the sunscale raptors to the south, slay them and remove the feathers they wear. Place the feathers on the scythe-claw nest southwest of the stagnant oasis. Show their brethren you do not fear them.
Blue Raptor Nest. Okay, so there's one of them there. So it looks like these are at decided locations. Blue Raptor. Okay, Blue Raptor Nest. Yeah, okay. They're kind of hard to see on the map, though. Is it over here? Ah, here's one of them. Okay.
Too far away.
Oh, is that it? It's the yellow raptor. Oh, that guy just got killed by a raptor. I did not see that. I would have helped if I would have known. Oh, and blue raptor. That's okay. We got them all done. Alright, another one done. Okay, let's keep this roll going. Harpy Lieutenants. Wow, that's a long ways away. Let's see if we can start a brush fire. It does look rather dry out. Being from California, I know how crazy fire season can be, so even in a video game, I feel bad being this reckless with fire and dry environment. It's like California's natural disasters. Not only they got quakes, but they've got the fires every year. People, when I tell that in Japan, they think it's crazy that there's like a fire season. turn it is close. So we'll do the turn first. It's weird the way it's showing this as the next closest thing. I feel like a lot of these other ones are closer. Harpy Lieutenant seems very far away. Questing might be a little bit buggy there. That's not the opposite direction. Yeah, I wish you would have told me to go to that one first. Alright, I'm gonna get this one off my logs at least. This one looks like it's right back in the crossroads. Probably getting pretty close to the end of my session here. As I said, it's going to be a short one. I do have some stuff that I'd like to get done in the morning. We've got some plans tomorrow, so I need to be out the door by 9 or so. That means I'm going to have to wake up around 7 so I can get some videos, thumbnails done, and videos uploaded and on schedule to release. I really remember before doing YouTube and Twitch and hearing creators always talk about the grind of videos and all that stuff, and I mean, kind of dumb to think about it now, but really just kind of didn't really buy into it. Thought they were over exaggerating the amount of work. Just the more I think about it, really dumb, because people do the same thing with video games. Things like, all you do is go to work and play video games. It's like, no, I don't. Actually, I haven't played a video game at my new company yet. We're in an early phase right now, so it's not really even like testing stuff going on yet. So
you've been to the
I don't go to
nests
work
to place the feathers of your prey within them. That took a fair portion of courage, no doubt about it. Do you feel a little tougher, adventurer?
I always let people know, like, yeah, the people that play games are the testers.
The Barrens is doing its job.
Not the developers.
Your time with me is over,
but I mean,
adventurer.
even
to
for
learn
them,
more,
it's
you must go to Camp Taraho to the south and speak
not
with
fun.
Lord Skyseer.
Playing
He
games.
will
It's
continue
like,
your guidance.
Figuring out how to break. I'm usually doing really repetitive, boring tasks that is not the fun part of the game, just to try to get a bug to occur that's been reported, and documentation, Jira, all that stuff. Getting builds out of Perforce. It's not fun stuff. It is definitely work, and pretty thankless work, to be honest. I personally hold testers in very high regard. Without their help, the games that we make would not be in a state to see playable, because we don't have time to go through all of the different ways to break things. Having it all documented up and coming into a nice list for us in Jira or some bug reporting software, to just tell us, hey, this part here is broken, or this art isn't showing right with coordinates, and usually an example video, and QA does really solid work, and very necessary part of the game development process. Unfortunately, though, a lot of companies don't really treat their testers very well, and also even within the game industry, I feel like there are a lot of developers that kind of shit all over testers, or kind of think they're like below them or something, which I just don't get. I think I've told a story on stream before, but for those that weren't there, when I worked at I worked at Neversoft, which was one of my first game jobs, working on Call of Duty Ghosts at the time. And I was, I was low level too. I was a associate environment artist. But I started as an intern actually, and then got associate environment artist after a little while. But I was fresh into the game industry. I'd worked in the game industry for about 5 years at that point with Sony, but in localization. So I also was not working as a developer right at the beginning. I did developer stuff like, editing the UI of the game to fit foreign text and stuff like that, but nothing too crazy. We got these snapjaws here. Maybe we should do those. Yeah. While I was there, the testers were all kept in kind of like a warehouse type setting. It really was like a warehouse. It's where they used to have the half pipe. They actually had a half pipe that I believe was, somewhat it was just for, to be a cool studio and have something cool like that, since they're known for Tony Hawk. But I think it probably was actually used in mocap and stuff like that as well. I'm just taking a guess at that, though. I wasn't there during the production of any of the Tony Hawk games or the Guitar Hero games after that. But they were already on Call of Duty when I got there. But yeah, they were all out in the warehouse, which, for starters, kind of did feel like they were being treated a little less human-like than we were, because we were at nice, comfy desks, and it did get really hot out there. Big warehouse type area is hard to keep air conditioned well, and whenever they cater food or bagels or something like that, a lot of times they put the stuff back out in the warehouse just for sake of space. And an email would always go out. The email would go out to the developers only, which, in that definition, they're not considering the testers developers, which I already think is messed up from there. And keep in mind, Neversoft was a great place to work, and I think the people that ran the studio, like guys like Joel, the studio head, it's nothing that was, I think they were probably just there out of a necessity, like they didn't really have anywhere else to stick them, and we definitely needed them, but higher up in Activision, I would have liked to see better conditions for the workers. But yeah, it wasn't anything out of spite or anything, but it really kind of did feel like they were second-class citizens, because they email us to, hey, food's there, food's ready, go get it, so we leave our desk and line up. And at that point, the mail hadn't been sent out to the testing crew, which, depending on where it was in the cycle, could be up around 20, 30 people or so, mostly younger, just out of school. Some have made it a career too, but and they would all just be sitting there looking at all the food on the table, pretending like they're working, but you could tell like they were just waiting to get their okay that we had come through, and they were getting whatever was left. Keep in mind, there was quite a bit of food and stuff. It's not like they were going to go without, but still, it just felt kind of bad being there and lining up for that stuff and watching them all. Like, you could totally see, especially some of the younger ones, like eyeing the food, worried about whether the stuff they wanted was going to be left over. And and we also had some developers who, there probably were some developers who really did feel like they were above the testers, but some that just weren't thinking as well, and just piling their plate up high, and I hope there was always enough, but I kind of just wish they would have just sent out to everybody. If anything, hey, testers are out in the warehouse in the heat, packed in pretty tightly, not with all the furnishings that we have indoors. I mean, it was indoor, but I mean in the actual like office space. Because basically at Neversoft, it was like each room, was like a dimly lit room that connects to other rooms. So there's corridors and stuff like that. But usually in most of the offices, everybody got their own corner. And that corner was yours to do whatever you wanted with it. Like you had some people that had like 50, 60 action figures all over their desk. And ooh, rare elite. Wow, I'm just seeing a lot of rare elites today. I might try to kill that. I don't know if I'll be able to or not, but let's see if I can after I have some mana here. But yeah, being out where they were, like we had our nice furnished office with space to put all of our stuff, put a couch or something like that if we wanted it. And then they were kind of jammed together, and I don't even want to think about what the chair situation is, knowing what I do now about how important back health is. Having 2 back surgeries myself from working in the game industry, but I can only imagine what type of chairs they were on. I don't want to think about that, but if anything, they should get first pick of the food when it comes, just because they have to deal with that, those conditions, That's how it should be anyways. 20. Oh yeah, this is not gonna work. Maybe he'll just be a random. Let's see if he's like just randomly super weak or something. It's probably gonna get me killed. I am down. Oh, okay, guess healing. Or you root me? Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. I deserve that. I deserve that. Did get my turtle quest done. That'll probably be the last thing I do tonight. We've had quite a few deaths tonight, but I mean, some of those were kind of planned with the going into the plague lands. A couple of these after weren't. Whatever, maybe just one death. Yeah. When I see a rare elite, though, it gets me excited of when it might drop. So. I'm getting pretty sleepy, so it's about that time anyways. With this episode recorded, though, that means... Let's get some... exit music here. Start our exit process here. It's a process. We don't just go directly out. Gotta ease into it. It's like, you gotta have your cool down stretch. This is the cool down stretch after, I think. But yeah, with this episode recorded, I now have a episode of Alliance, Taste of Vanilla Alliance, and then Taste of Vanilla Horde recorded. So I always wait to post these until I have the other one completed as well, because I like to send them out as a set, like, for people that watch both sides. The characters are right neck and neck. He's 21, my Hunter is 22. Hunter is currently kind of backtracking. We did all of Lochmodon 2. Wasn't doing too well in the wetlands at a low level, so I decided to go back through Elwyn Forest, do some low level questing, just for the fun of it, and then moved on to Red Ridge Mountains and Westfall kind of at the same time. I want to be in Westfall, but the quests keep on taking me into Red Ridge Mountains. So yeah, Let's see where, how far is it from here? That's still pretty far. Yeah, okay, well, our words are, no, still not. I do want my rest of the experience. Okay, I think I'm going to use one of my teleports. I want my rest of experience since it's most likely going to be about a week until I get back to this character. Alright, well, we can hang out with our mage buddies here. We got a little bit of experience. I've got 3 quests done though that I can return, so we'll make our progress is kind of banked. Yeah, it's been fun playing the character. I want to get back to my retail character. But next on the list is my Nagar Warlock for Battle for Azeroth. He's at like 44, and then my Dark Iron Dwarf Hunter is also at like 44 for Battle for Azeroth. As I said, retail has kind of taken a little bit of a background slot while I've got this getting figured out, this whole group streaming. You know, coordinating 5 people on to get online at a certain time and stuff. It's definitely takes a lot of communication and stuff. So a lot of times I'm pretty beat by the time I'm done with our stream, but then at the same time it's like I feel like I got something really cool because, you know, it's like it's not so easy to get 5 people online just for doing leveling and questing. It's a unique view of Classic, being there with, you know, mostly streamers. Villainous is not currently streaming. He does have YouTube and stuff, but he's not, I don't think, even recording it currently. But GM is streaming, Yuki is streaming, her name is Fighting Unicorn, her in-game character, her Night Elf Hunter, is named Fire Unicorn. I don't know why it became Fire Unicorn, that's just the first thing that popped in her head, I think. But yeah, a lot of time on that, but retail is going to get us to here. This next week I'm going to get to some Battle for Azeroth episodes, because I want to keep on going forward towards my goal of getting up to current content. The one thing that may change in the order I do things, like, you know, my gut tells me that I want to really play everything in order, even though I know a lot of the stuff that, you know, the big story beats that happen in between Battle for Azeroth, where I am in the timeline. For those of you that don't know, I've pretty much, you know, you can't say I've completed vanilla until I do this endeavor with these characters. I've gone through most of Burning Crusade, haven't done raiding and stuff, done Wrath of the Lich King a lot, never finished Ice Crown, so there's like some leftover things that we're going to hit on the classic side, I think, with these characters. But basically, I played the game, and after Wrath of the Lich King, I did Loremaster for every expansion, where I made sure I did every quest in every zone, up to Battle for Azeroth. But Battle for Azeroth, you know, that's pretty far back now. It's quite a while ago. Need to get to Shadowlands. Need to get to Dragonflight, and then War Within. But when Midnight does, so like if at all possible, I'd like to get those playthroughs coming in a little bit quicker, so I can get. I want to be playing Midnight on opening night whenever that does launch. It looks like we're going to get some information pretty soon in Gamescom. But yeah, I didn't, like, either way I have to, because of like being a trilogy right now, the World Soul Saga, I definitely would have to play War Within before I do Midnight. So if we're getting close to launch and I'm still a couple expansions behind, I may make the call to jump up to War Within run through the story on Alliance and Horde, just so I can be there for the midnight launch. But yeah, I mean, if at all possible, I would like to be able to start that with everything completed up to that point. That's just how I am. So we'll see what happens. This is going to be it for tonight. This is as far as we're going tonight. Oh wow, that's my opening song. It's on a playlist of 60 different nighttime songs, and that just happens to be one of them that I chose for that. The random playlist generator decided to go with that one. I usually don't use it within the show since it's like kind of designated as the opening. Yeah, everybody have a nice night. I hope you guys are having a good time doing whatever you're doing. Please go to the YouTube channel, hit the like and subscribe button, also turn on notifications so you know when I update. And I do update pretty often. It does help, even if you guys just want to turn me on and check out actually doing the group streams. I've gotten to talk to some of our viewers, like GM. He's become a good friend online. He says that he watches my videos a lot of times, uses them to go to sleep, which I'm going to take it as a compliment rather than that my voice is boring and then putting him to sleep. But it's just kind of odd to think that people are consuming my content. You know, obviously, you hope your people are consuming your content. That's why you're making it. But once it goes out, you don't really get much feedback other than view analytics and stuff. But you don't know how people are actually watching it and stuff. So it's kind of interesting to get some info on what. I mean, it's the same thing I do with all the creators I like. I turn on stuff on the projector and a lot of times fall asleep to it too. So happy to join the ranks, I guess you could say. But yeah, another group stream coming up on the weekend. I think it's going to be Saturday our time. So I will see you there. I'm going to get some episodes up. I've got some Yuki episodes that I've got 2 of those in the tank right now that I can get up. So busy, busy, busy. All right, guys. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.